What up, YouTube? You can't stop trading and investing with your boy James E. Monday. I love Mondays. I look forward to Monday mornings. Today, I want to get into my 3 trades I did this morning. The day ain't over, but this is what I got so far. I want to get into OZSC, a beautiful dip buy opportunity on that. I want to get into SANP. A beautiful breakout opportunity on that. And then I want to get into SSFT, which I bought it before the breakout and it wound up being a failed break. And I want to get into that as well. But before I do, man, please click that like button. Please subscribe. It is very much appreciated. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that likes to research and analyze anything I find interesting in the stock market. And I like to share that with anybody willing to listen. So, that being said, let's just get right into it, shall we? So we're going to start off my morning with OZSC. So if you guys know me and you guys watch my channel, I've been playing OZSC for quite some time. And I've talked about it in previous videos. If you haven't watched it, please go and do so. About take advantage of these dip opportunities. Finally had a major bounce back on Friday. Unfortunately for me, due to some personal issues, I was just out the game Friday and then Saturday, Sunday, which is why I haven't posted a video in a few days. But now I'm feeling good and I'm back at it. I noticed this dip this morning, which provided me a beautiful dip buy opportunity. So I picked up 35,000 shares and sold it into that push for a nice 143 profit. It kept pushing. And then I tried to buy back in right here, but it just pushed it got too pushed, overextended for me. Just completely missed the entry, which would have been nice. But then when it dropped here, in my other account, I picked up my shares again and sold it back into this push. So total on OZSC, taking advantage of the dip buying opportunities that I have talked about, I wound up with about a $280 profit. Which for my positions was roughly around 6 to 7%, which is what I go for. So that was beautiful. And again, man, it's capitalizing on what I recognize on the intraday movement. I've gone over OZSC and talking about how to capitalize on OZSC in different ways and different opportunities you could do that. So the dip buying, these drops, these panics is a way to capitalize on that. And then SAMP, I actually purchased this. If you watch my video from Thursday, this was on my watch for a breakout. Here it is over here. And so I had actually bought it Thursday, and it did a fake out breakout, and then it winded up closing way down. So I winded up taking about I want to say I was down about $400 loss on SANP on Thursday. Just to add that, which winded up putting me red for Thursday. I wanted to basically breaking even. I was like minus $7 on the day on Thursday. And then it gapped up in the morning. But again, I just wasn't able to participate in the market on Friday. So I just sold my position bright and early for about a $180 profit. So went green on Friday just for about a $180 profit. But I was anticipating the breakout. I was waiting for the breakout. The breakout level was right here where you see the red line. And then it gapped up this morning. And I tried to buy it in this candle, but it just blew past it. And at that point, I just had to miss it. But then when it corrected and bounced basically off of this level, I was able to repurchase, I was able to get in over the breakout level. Once it blew past and then held beautifully above the breakout in this candle, I was able to purchase I tried to purchase 200,000 shares. It only executed me 169,000 shares in this push, and then it just kept blowing by my entry level. So I just canceled the rest of the 200, and then as it popped up here, I sold it into this push for a nice $218 profit, which was roughly, I want to say, about roughly almost close to 10% profit, maybe about a 8 to 9% profit right there. And then, sold that. So I started off my day beautifully with OZSC and SANP. So that was beautiful. So I started off with about a $500 profit, and then see, as you can see, another 140 in OZSC. This is the other account. And then SSFT. So SSFT, I've been waiting for this stock. I had talked about it, potentially breakout over 40. And typically, the way I trade is I want to see it break, okay, before I buy it. But I started noticing this strength in the morning. As you see right here, it just started having strength and having solid pushes. So when it came back right here and then pushed here and then pulled back again right here, I was in the 38 area on this candle right here. And then when it pushed up here, I mean, I was up a good about $350 profit. Now, normally I would take that, but greed got the best of me because I seen it in the if you look right here. So the way I was looking at it, we had this run when it broke out this level here. We had this run up here, and then we have 3 days of correction. And then when it finally corrected on that 4th day, it broke the multi-day high level at 30 and shot up to the 40. So when we had this push and we were green, I was thinking I was going to get another one of these candles. So I bought it a little early, which my entry wasn't bad, but I was truly anticipating a breakout. So when it actually hit the resistance level in that 40 and bounced down, when we were holding here, I was just like, it's gonna break. I'm cool with that. So I'm just gonna leave it. And so I really acted like it was no big deal. And then boop, dropped to here. And then when it dropped down to here, I was down already pretty good. And for some reason, again, my mind was, no, because looking at this daily, it's gonna have that push. Because that's what it did last time. And again, nothing is 100%, nothing is exact in the stock market. And then it winded up dropping out of that level as well. Like I thought, okay, maybe it could hold this level because it's basing right here, and then now in here. So I was thinking, okay, we'll get that reverse. And then boom, cracked. And I was like, oh my God, I can't, that's just way too much for me. So I ended up taking a $640 loss, all because I did exactly what I normally don't do, which is a beautiful lesson that I'm learning today. Don't buy it prematurely. And if you do buy it prematurely, just sell it. So I would really thought it was going to break here. I was up a nice, $350 profit, which was roughly about a 6% gain. Didn't take it because I got greedy. And, I was like, this is going to break. So I entered early because I got greedy, thinking, okay, if I buy now, that's going to give me an extra 2 cents, which for my position size, that's an extra, again, $400. And then once it breaks, it has a clear shot, up to the next resistance point was 49, that, I'll collect a nice, $2,500. But it winded up hitting that, and that resistance held beautifully, and it just dropped off. And, the greed got the best of me, so I winded up taking that loss. Now, normally I would have exited immediately, but again, I allowed the greed factor to take over, thinking, first of all, getting in early when normally I wanted to buy the breakout. So I purchased it before the breakout, thinking it was going to break, and the time I do that, it bit me in the ass because it used the breakout as resistance. It didn't break the resistance, and it just failed from there. So this is still very much in play for a breakout for me. But again, that just taught me, again, you bought prematurely. You got greedy because you wanted an extra 400, and you should have just sold it there and took the 350 when you noticed it was showing resistance. But again, I just assumed it would break, and assuming it would break isn't the smart thing to do in the stock market. So, took a $640 loss. So overall, starting my day with minus $100. So, just gave back all my profits from this morning, plus a little extra. And that happens, man. So, a lesson learned right there. Definitely not something I should be doing. So, next time, wait for the actual break. So the breakout's still very much in play for me. So it definitely has a possibility of breaking tomorrow or sometime later on this week. And, the next resistance level is until the 49. So when it does break the 40, that's going to give me a great opportunity to capitalize. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of my analysis. If you made it this far, please click that like button. Please subscribe. You Can't Stop Mafia is a mindset movement, meaning never stop yourself, never stop your progress, never stop your education, especially in finance. Having multiple streams of income is an amazing thing, and the stock market is a place where you can do that. So OZSC, capitalize on those dip buy opportunities like I've been talking about. SANP, capitalize on a breakout, multi-day breakout. SSFT, prematurely bought it before the breakout, thinking it was going to break out, and it didn't, and it tanked, and I gave back all my profits. So, lesson learned there. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I'll be sure to keep you updated as much as possible. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.